This is the inside of what was called the high bay. It's very important for a lot of reasons, but it was set up and designed ideally for diesel locomotives. This was designed specifically for diesels in the 50s. You had a lot of natural light that came through a lot of windows. There were a plethora of windows on it. You had a very, very powerful, very heavy capacity crane that ran on a craneway all the way through the shop, so you could pick up actually entire locomotives and move them around the shop, pull them off their trucks and move them around if need be. You had pits underneath the locomotive, so you could get underneath the locomotive to do inspection or do work underneath the locomotive if you had running gear damage or things like that to the locomotive. And then you had a very high capacity concrete floor. Railroad stuff is really heavy, and you can't put a 4-inch thick concrete floor in these buildings. Often they had the 10 to 15 inch thick floors in these buildings because of the fact that locomotive stuff is very heavy. And you'll notice in the background there on the right hand side there, there's a whole bunch of traction motors stacked up on top of each other. So the load bearing capacity of that floor is quite high.